Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Mobile Suit Gundam Iron Blood Orphans second season, or you can call it Keto Senshi Gundam Teketsu no Orphans second season, on episode 12. Now, this episode right here, those of you who've been keeping up with Gundam and so forth, Gundam Iron Blood Orphans, etc., this episode literally has me really concerned here and there, okay? I mean, those of you who's been keeping up with the series and saw the opening and so forth would know what can really happen. Because, certain openings tend to spoil the events, and it already did. And this episode, beforehand, is already giving out hints of what can really happen. And I'm already concerned about that. And there's only one character I'm really concerned about, which I think you all know. So if anything else, let's go. Okay, at the beginning of the episode, we have to it that that Mikazuki's Gundam frame is not really working well, and somehow it just stopped. And all of a sudden, we have to it that McGillius and his chaperone or bodyguard, whoever you want to call him, is talking to the Gundam Vidar and says, it's been a while that I saw you here, and because of this land, this is where all your betrayal began. The suit you're piloting belongs to Carta Issue, right? And in the end, she shouts out her love for you to the very end. And this episode clarifies who this guy really is, and there's no denying it. We all know who he is in the end. Those of you who kept up with the first season of Gundam Iron Blood Orphans would know what I'm talking about. It's already clarified and confirmed. There's no way in hell that all this information this guy knows will gain from right away from someone who apparently died. That is another minor hint I will give you at best right there, okay? That's all I can give you right now. But we already know who this Vidar guy is in the identity he's decided to give himself to with this Gundam frame. Speaking of which, we have to it that Akihiro and his group tries to fight the mobile armor while Akihiro tries to get him distracted. But all of a sudden, his Ala Vinyata system, or Ala Vinyata, how you want to pronounce it, that's how it's pronounced in English apparently when I watched a little bit of the dub episode of the Gundam Iron Blood Orphans first season. The Ala Vinyata system ends up entering safe mode somehow. And we get an explanation why though. It's like saying it's trying to protect its pilots after we found out from certain parts here and there. While freaking General Eork, or whatever his name is, went maniac crazy mode, and I'm like, can I slap this guy or someone kill him? Because I can't handle this stupid right now. Akihiro is knocked out unconscious, while Mikazuki himself, oh man, lucky for him, he's still conscious to this time. But we also have to it that the guy, who is apparently smart and he doesn't pilot a mobile suit, I believe, he ends up saying there's data feedback to this pilot being excessively limited. So it's like this, the output limiter is released, colliding with the system is trying to protect the pilot. Because Mikazuki did the same thing or something. It's trying to protect the pilot from actually doing some kind of forced out fight or something, Like when it mentions about ending up like in Edmonton, like they fought in their final battle in the first season for Tekkadan, it might end up in a situation where Mikazuki might end up. So it was trying to protect the pilot. No wonder the Ala Vinyata or the Gundam frames are not responding very well. We also have to it that Orga is trying to set up another plan or something that should be able to help out, And we have to it that he has this mobile suit frame called the Shidan coming over, which I never see that frame or mobile suit frame to take action. I think that was given to Orga surprisingly, which is pretty cool. I really actually like it that way because I never seen Orga in action with the mobile suit, and he's only got one whisker if I remember correctly, possibly. I think one whisker. We had to it that yeah, the Shidan that Orga got from Teiwatch is on its way here, but Mikazuki says, I'm not gonna let you go out on the battlefield like that before me, okay? I'm gonna go there before you. And we had to it that Gundam Flauros ends up taking action, and damn, that thing is a cannon blaster, dude. Like, the way how it transformed and pressed itself into a ground like a transforming Gundam Flauros frame, dude. It launched out a crazy cannon attack and managed to split up the mobile armor and its plumas. But when Orga asked McGillius and his assistant tried to help out, apparently, it looks like to me the mobile armor is more than a match for these guys. But we have to it that Ride himself, he does take over like the previous Rusei Go that one of our pilots used to pilot. Well, apparently he's piloting the Gundam Flauros, you know, in action, you know, that kind of thing. We kind of had a little trouble to see to it that Ride was about to die, but Mikazuki comes in right on time, and therefore Barbaltos was about to enter safe mode again, you know? There was a past talk with, like, Orga Force before this happened, and therefore Mikazuki says, what the hell are you doing? I'm gonna give you all I got with you, and you better give it all you got with me, okay? And his eye, and Mikazuki's eyes turn red as Gundam Barbaltos' eye turns red. So I go like, oh boy, this is not good. This is what I mean that the opening of Gundam's second season, Iron Blood Orphans, is what concerns me. Mikazuki is going all in, and the way how that opening almost ended off with, of course, like Mikazuki crawling to Barbaltos, just shows that that something is really going to happen to Mikazuki in a very ugly way. I really that shows up next week, but I think it may not show up at all next week because, like, this is where next week becomes Christmas Eve and Christmas, you know? So there may not be any anime showing up that day because it's a holiday, obviously. So if anything else, I'll see you guys in my next video. So I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Although I could be wrong if the Gundam episode may not show up on Christmas Day, but we don't know. But you know, that's the time of the day and year to like maybe take a break or so and go hang out with your family and so forth. So yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye bye. Doo doo doo.